last minute, I tried to do a Zoom to organize a like vision board, bingo board kind of like group thing. And two people showed up, which was really cool. So I have an internet friend that showed up, and then my stepmom ended up coming too. I had some honey mustard pretzels for snacks and then some cheese popcorn because I love cheese popcorn over anything else. And of course I had Nalani because I freaking love their flavors. Everybody and their mom is getting sick this time of year, so emergency, here we come. I am a baby at being sick, and I want to be better about drinking this anyway, so why not start it off now? So I actually made like such a cute vision board. I'm really excited to print it out, and same thing with the bingo card. I really like my bingo card a lot. I'm also just excited to implement some of the things on it. So so there's something so magical about New Year's to me. And I know that some people are like really anti New Year's, but for me, just like a big restart, like the number one of things is always really exciting to me. Whether that's like the first of a month, the first day of a contract, the first day in a new apartment, I love all of that. I love the way that my vision board turned out. And at first I wasn't going to do a vision board. I was just going to do bingo. And I did my bingo, but I was like, I really do want to do a vision board still. So I love my vision board. I love my bingo board. We talked a lot about what we were putting on and different ideas we could pass back and forth to each other. I kind of want to do like a monthly, like not necessarily goals night, but just like a monthly night to talk about like the things that we're trying to work on or we think we're lacking in, to kind of provide some support and community to each other. Because like I was talking about on my Zoom, is I kind of feel like the village aspect of like friendship and stuff has become semi depleted because of text messaging. So there's such a difference between like FaceTiming or videoing with somebody versus texting them, or even calling them is different, you know? But I really want to see if I can like relight that spark in my community and see like what that can do for all of our growth, honestly. On my vision board, I really wanted to focus on the feel of it. And for me, vision boards are less about like the words that are on them or the pictures that are on them, and more about the way that it makes me feel. So vision boards for me, yearly vision boards, are projecting the way I want the year to feel to me versus the accomplishments I want to make. My accomplishments are things that are pretty consistent for me and things that I try to accomplish every year. So I put a lot more of those on my bingo card versus my vision board. And I think that I like that a lot more because it gives me a different kind of push to remember the feeling versus just the accomplishments. And I think that's important if you're trying to really enjoy life along the way. This year, I really want to bring that feeling of nostalgia because I know that everybody's been talking about it, but I've been saying it for months that my goal is to be like a comfort creator. It's not to be a trendy creator. It's not to be a aesthetic creator. It's not to be a rich creator. It's to be a comfort creator because I genuinely love the community that can be built with creating content. And that's why I film the things the way that I do. That's why I talk the way that I do, because I want a community versus anything else. So my vision board expresses kind of that nostalgia of when everybody used to be a comfort creator, like doing makeup tutorials and stuff like that. And I feel like we've kind of gotten away from that with the more that platforms can be monetized. And I want to bring that feel back into my experience with filming. You guys are going to feel how you want to feel, but I want to feel like I'm creating comfort content and that I like the content I'm putting out and it's true to me and who I am. But pretty much I just really like the feel that this is giving off. It's giving off travel adventure vibes, luxury with the like workout apparel, because let's face it, having a gym or working out at a gym and wearing a matching set or something like that is luxury. It's not a luxury that I can afford yet, but it's a luxury that is something to aim towards because I think those matching sets are so cute, but those are not something that I'm willing to spend my money on right now because I have other things I'd like to spend my money on. But in general, there's a lot of things in life that we don't realize that are luxuries until we really break it down, and that's one of them. So just like that luxurious, nostalgic feeling, that's what I want to bring to the feelings of my year. Because I feel like that's one way to have a really successful year is to focus on how things make you feel when you're watching them or doing them, and if it brings the feelings you want. Like, you know, if it brings you joy thing. I also thought that doing the bingo card was such a cute idea, whereas like you could keep bingo and do, some of the girls did like B for budgeting, I for independent, or things like that. They made the bingo stand for something, and in each column they kind of dedicated to that. I did that to an extent, but I didn't have 5 things for every column to be able to put that in there. Some things I did put on there was to be more intentional with my friendships and my relationships. I really feel like sometimes we can get away from that village of connection because we're texting, we're sharing Instagrams, we're sharing links, but it's really just not the same as kind of building that connection and being close. I really would like to try and work on that with my friends because I know that I moved away. I travel for work, so a lot of it can be on me, and I haven't put the effort in a long time. And although my friends are so genuine and so nice and not super high need friends, I still feel like I would like to have that more, and I'd like to see if that's something that can be like long-term sustainable while I'm not at home. Another thing I put in there is I want to do journaling every day for 30 days. I'm not a journaling person. I haven't been in a long time. I used to do like a diary, you know what I mean? But even my diaries, I do like 4 entries and then it'd be empty. But I hear journaling can be so good for you, and so I'd like to try it out. And I feel like I can give anything like my 100% for 30 days to see if I like it. And then if I don't, I'm just done. But then I have 30 days of it. What I'm really intrigued about is I saw a video talking about like journaling, but just kind of like scribbling your words out, because the thing about journaling is it's to help you process. So it's to help you go from like your one thought into like your deeper thoughts, until you circle around as to like how to help that thought. And so why does it need to be readable? You're doing the thought process in your head. And I think that's always the problem I had, is I tried to make my journal entries like the handwriting cute, and I just don't have cute handwriting after a certain point. I write in cursive, everything is smushed together. For me to have cute handwriting for pages is chaotic. So I'm excited to try that method out and see if that kind of changes anything for me when it comes to journaling. One of the things that I'm most excited about that I put on here and that I thought about is I want to wear my back of my closet outfits, like the things that you're saving for a certain event that might happen or might not happen, or the things that you don't wear very often or haven't ever worn. I want to wear all of those once throughout the year, because why do I have them if I'm not wearing them? What is an event that's too fancy or not fancy enough, and why can't I wear it on a date with myself? I hope that you have a great rest of your year, and I can't wait to see you guys every 2 weeks for the rest of the year. I'm excited to put out content and to really just be vulnerable and talk about big, hard things with you guys while also sharing my life and what I love. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Love ya.